Right. Time to start the hunt. Marius, you will lead the preliminary search of the valley, but warn me before engaging the dragon. I will notify the local officials of our arrival. Once you have any information, come and find me and we'll head out. Understood?
Yes, Mom.
Good. This will be a day to remember, Slayers. Now, hop to it. Not so fast, my eager newborn. Your mental state is still highly volatile, so I'm keeping you on a tighter leash. Don't worry, I have an assignment for you as well. Enter the town and ask the villagers about the dragon. Some are bound to have seen it. I share your skepticism to some degree, but we might as well hear them out. Nice idea, but I'm afraid not. I'll most probably be in the barracks. The local captains and whatnots always want to talk to Slayers. Makes them think they're grander than the peasant sitters they are. Do your job quickly and do it well. We need to destroy this Dragon Knight as soon as possible. Shiny.
Good day, Dragon Slayer. Welcome to Broken Valley.
Welcome, Slayer. Broken Valley is a very quiet little place most of the time, but I won't complain. I don't envy the guards in other places in Rivellon who have to fight marauders each day. And as a soldier, you have all you need here. Barracks, a smith, and most importantly, a tavern.
So good to see you, Slayer. We sent a messenger to the Slayer Academy a week ago, so not very long, but we were impatient. Dragons are no laughing matter if you ask me, so we're glad to have you here.
Hello, friend. I'm Wellesley, and I always welcome a chat, that I do. Dragons, you say? Yeah, interesting creatures, I'm sure. Never seen one, though. Not by me. I stand guard here all day. Can't very well leave my post to do some dragon spotting now, can I? Nope, as I said, I stand guard right here. A very responsible job standing guard. It's a bit of a family tradition, actually. My father was a guard, and his father before him. Come to think of it, so was his mother. Assess. There's goblins. That's right, goblins. Pretty risky, no, goblins. I'd be sure to assess the goblins if I were you, Slayer. I bet my great-great-great-grandfather was a guard as well. Please come see me anytime.
Welcome, Slayer. I'm Keen. About myself. I'm a guard and have been since the day I was old enough to join. Father Roman did tell me I was smart enough to study, but I didn't want to leave home. You'll find that joining the guard is popular around here, mostly because the wages are good and there's little actual danger. We're not great warriors like you Slayers by a long shot, but I wouldn't want to trade our life expectancies. Not much, I'm afraid. I haven't left town in weeks. There are guards who have seen something, though. I hope that helps. Safe travels.
I'm sorry, but I can't talk right now, Slayer. I'm doing my rounds, see?
I'm telling you, Stan, I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Bish bosh, you're having me on.
I swear. Soared past the moon it did.
Must have been a bat, Ollie.
If that's what bats look like nowadays, I'll never leave my home again.
Good day, Slayer. Not all that bad, though I'm starting to miss me usual seat in bar there. Problem is, me young friend, some of them seekers are in Black Boar. Making an awful ruckus and behaving right badly, that lot is. Me and Ollie ain't not going back till them rowdy no-gooders is gone, I can tell you that.
Have you seen? Them Slayers have arrived.
Slayers. I bet none of them killed naught bigger than a troll.
I, for one, am mighty glad they're here with that dragon round.
That lot will probably believe your fairy tales.
Aye, and someday you'll be thankful if they do. Hello there, Slayer. Right good to see you. I've got me something to tell you, Slayer. I've seen a dragon.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Never mind him, I know what I saw. Last night I was looking out my window and I saw this great big beast in the sky. Right scared I was, so I hid in the closet.
If you knew Ollie better, you wouldn't be surprised.
Way back in the valley. Now go get the bleeding bugger, Slayer. That's what you're here for, right?
You know what's the matter with Dirk? Was right snippy he was this morning.
Oh, he's mad, cause he must build new defences.
Never heard about that. What defences?
Why, dragon defences, of course.
Good luck to him, making magical stuff that big on his own.
I greet you, Slayer. The New Order, Rivertown's finest. Our order was established after the Great War in honour of the fallen divine. Members are called Seekers because we spend our lives in personal searching and attempting to embody the ideal that is the divine. But that does not mean that we are merely some sort of ecclesiastical order. We are warriors, above all, who serve and protect Rivellon. There is a famine in Rivertown because of 2 consecutive failed harvests. That is why a delegation of Seekers under the command of Lieutenant Lewis was sent here to claim food stocks. I think we pretty much have what we need now, and I'm confident we'll be returning home quite soon. Indeed, I have. When I was on patrol with Lieutenant Lewis. We saw it high up in the vicinity of the locked temple. By all means. I wonder if the Lieutenant knows everybody thinks it's as popular as an open sewer in the summer.
Hey there, Slayer! Can I interest you in some fine Nerican wine? Welcome, traveller. I am Lamotte, travelling merchant. Whatever it is you need, I have just the thing. I hail from Rivertown, where I work most of the time, but Adaroth and Broken Valley are always on my yearly trader route. It's a dangerous life, this, the travelling merchant business, but the New Order provides good protection most of the time. Much needed protection, I dare say. Bandits and highwaymen are a real menace in the valley, not to mention the wyverns in the Oribus fjords. Boy, business is slower than an octogenarian slug. Only quality merchandise, I assure you.
Shiny.
Have you read History of the Dragon Knights? A fascinating read. Don't miss out on it.
You look quite pale, my son. What is it that weighs on your conscience?
I committed a sin, Father. I stole a fellow miner's pick and shovel.
Confession is the first step towards redemption, child. Make amends and you shall be forgiven. Welcome, Slayer. I am Romon, priest of the New Order, and I'm looking for an experienced warrior. Not a week goes by without that little pest Jeff confessing some petty theft or prank. Caution is a virtue, child. You're wise to let it guide you. Let me tell you something about this valley. Once it was the home of a mighty dragon lord, long before the divine had fallen. This dragon knight was slain, though I do not know by whom or what for. His spirit, however, survives to this day, and dwells in his now ravaged tower. As a slayer, you will probably have heard of him. His name is Lovis. Ah, I thought you would. Now, here's why I talked to you about this. I am very interested in the unique magical items that may still rest in this tower. I dare not enter it myself, however, and would like you to scout this ominous structure. I hope you will find something of interest. If you do, please let me know. I wish you the best of luck. Not that much, really. I do know he was the only child of Anastas, a queen of the ancient kingdom of Ferrol. But of his childhood or education, I know nothing. More famous, of course, are his martial exploits. He fought, in dragon form, a duel with Brom, another dragon knight. It took place high above this vale. He won by biting off his opponent's head. His mightiest accomplishments, though, were made during the Battle of the 10,000. He killed 600 Black Ring troops and 3 of their generals. It was called the Battle of the 10,000, by the way, because that's how many were killed between dawn and dusk that day. And that's all I can tell you. Maybe Naberius knows more. He's very interested in Lovis and the history of this place. You can find him a bit further north down the valley where he lives in his cave home. I have, yes. I went to visit the ruined chapel down the valley last week. When I returned at nightfall, I heard the sound of great wings. I looked up and saw the dragon. A frightful experience, I assure you. May you always enjoy the protection of the angels.
I leave for Adaroth in the morning. Buy supplies before it's too late. Swing!
Good to see you've arrived safely, Commander Road.
Thank you, Lieutenant. How are things here?
As well as can be expected after the dragon sightings.
I have ordered the construction of defences. Soon peace and quiet will return. This incessant small talk makes me want to be creative with my blade. Tell me you have something to report so we can commence the hunt. Just wipe that grin off your face and tell me. Good. That gives us a clear sense of direction. I hope Marius will be back with more news soon. But in any case, before we go, I want you to enter the tomb in the back of the chapel. Don't joke just now. I give you this order for an important reason. The next part of your initiation would have been the confronting of hostile undead in a crypt beneath the Academy in Rivertown. To feel the wrath of a nether spirit for the first time is a harrowing experience. During this confrontation, the mixture of fear, elation, and the grim perseverance that hallmarks dragon slayers releases large amounts of adrenaline. This helps to stabilize the initial chaos the memories cause. The effect is temporary, however, so the next and last part of the ritual is... Slayer? Are you all right? It's the dragon memories. They're getting to you. Take this key and face that ghost. Hurry now, before the effects get worse.
Who will build the dragon defences?
The local blacksmith, Dirk.
Undoubtedly, he was very enthusiastic.
Hardly. Doesn't he realize it's for the town's own good?